Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen. Today's class is a reformer tower combo flow designed to challenge your arms, core, and back. We'll use both the reformer and tower springs to build strength, stability, and postural support, all while staying connected through mindful, controlled movement. Grab your box, ball, and a strong mindset, and let's get started. Setup will be explained. Once you're ready, I'll meet you on the reformer. Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Okay, today I am bringing you a reformer tower combo class. It is going to be targeting our core, our arms, and our backs. Of course, it will be a full body flow as always. We will ignite every muscle as usual, but that will be today's focus. We are going to need a little bit of a setup. We need our Pilates box and a Pilates ball. We're going to start with our foot bar down. I'll talk about springs on the reformer in a second. Have your normal reformer straps connected to your reformer. As far as the tower goes, I am going to start with my short arm straps. These are my yellow springs at my push through bar height or a little bit above. Right above that, I am going to have my long springs. These are my yellow long springs. These are lighter than the purple springs. I tried the workout with the purple springs. It was a little too intense for me, so I'm going with the long yellow springs. That is one eyelet above with your loops attached. So we need handles on the short springs, loops on the long yellow springs, and your reformer straps on your reformer. If you don't have double set of loops, just start with your loops on the reformer, take them off your springs of your long yellow springs, and I'll tell you when to put them onto your springs on the reformer. That's all we have for today. Once you have your setup started, we're going to start with our foot bar down, and once you're ready, I'll meet you on the reformer. All right, so once you're ready, you're going to go ahead. You're going to take all your springs off your carriage right now. You're going to let your carriage come all the way towards the back of your reformer. You're going to grab your ball. You're going to step into your well, and you're going to go ahead, have a seat at the end of the carriage. Please be mindful that if you have a high reformer, go ahead. You can put your long box right here so your feet are up in line with your sitting bones and not too low. From here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take that ball. We're going to bring it to our lower back. So just scoot your bottom up just a little bit. Find that ball tucked into that lower back. From here, your arms are going to come long. Now from here, I want you to draw those abdominals in, send those shoulders back and down. And I want you to slowly lean back over that ball, draw those abs in, zip it up, and bring yourself up to just as far as you can hold on to that ball. Slowly roll yourself back, draw those abdominals in, exhale, come up just to a slight sitting position, keeping the ball in place. Reaching forward and back. Just warming up that spine here, taking it gently as we begin. Warming up through that center of the core. We'll go for 2 more here. Keeping those shoulders down. Next time you come back, I want you to pull the left arm towards the waist, come in for a rotation, and reach it long. Let's pull the right arm to the waist and reach it long. Think about those hips glued in that cement. That rotation is coming from the waistline as you pull the elbow back towards the shoulder block. Maybe you take your gaze with it. Maybe you don't. We got 4 for 3, 2. Last one. When that arm comes back up to center, slowly roll yourself back up to a sitting position. Take that ball out. From here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to lie ourselves down. Now, our shoulders are a little bit away from the shoulder blocks. I'm going to go ahead and remove my hair clip so it's not in the way. Little away from the shoulder blocks. Our knees are coming up to tabletop. The ball is coming in between our knees. From here, we're going to go ahead, reach behind us.
Soft bend in those elbows. Abdominals are pulled in. And from here, tailbone is heavy. You're gently going to squeeze that ball. You're going to drop your knees over towards the right. Let that left hip come up, but you're staying relaxed through the shoulders, squeezing the ball, coming back to center. You're going to drop the knees towards the left. So working through, warming up that waistline, just rotating, gentle squeeze in that ball as you rotate from side to side, left and right. Use that exhale when you pull the knees up to center. Inhale as you drop them away. One more, right and left. Next time those knees come to the center, hold them there. From here, a gentle squeeze on that ball. Come away from those shoulder blocks. Now you're going to squeeze. You're going to tuck your knees in towards your chest. You're going to come into those lower abdominals, draw those abdominals in, and roll yourself down. Now I want you to try to roll yourself down slowly every time. So draw those abdominals in. Come into that reverse curl. Draw those abs in, articulate yourself down. Try to come down vertebrae by vertebrae, one at a time. We're going for 3. This will be 4. We have 2 more. Going in, starting up, bringing that heat to those lower abdominals right away. Slowly articulate yourself down. Next time your knees come to neutral, hold it there. Go ahead, grab behind your thighs, and slowly come on up to a sitting position. All right, this time we're going to take that ball. We're coming in for round 2 here. We're going to take that ball. It's going to come back in between our shoulder blades. So you want to make sure it's right in between your shoulder blades. Should be pretty comfortable. Drawing those abdominals in. Hands are going to come behind your head. Now, lift one leg to tabletop, doesn't matter which one. Opposite hand coming up towards the cloud. So I have my right hand up, left knee raised. We're going to draw the chin towards the chest. You're going to curl yourself up and come back over that ball. So we're going in to flexion and extension here, curling it up and bringing it down. Trying to keep that elbow as wide as possible, opening up through that back, keeping those abs drawn in, coming deeper up. We're going for 3, for 2, last one. This time when you come back, the arm is going to go across your body. So right arm coming across to the left knee, or opposite if you're on the opposite side, coming across. So now we're coming into a karate chop across our waistline, coming into those obliques. Think about that arm being open, just resting comfortably, holding that head. We have 2 more. Next one here, we're holding it up. Can you lift it up? Squeeze it up. Pulse it up. Yes, you can. Squeeze those abs a little bit deeper. Bring that chest towards the knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand behind the head. Bring that knee down. Give yourself extension for a moment. And when you're ready, tuck that chin towards the chest. Right leg is now coming to tabletop, left arm coming towards the clouds. Zip those abdominals in. From here, tuck the chin towards your chest, curl up and reach, and bring it back. That ball should be assisting you right now. It should not be uncomfortable at all. If you're finding that it's uncomfortable, please try to move it up more between your shoulder blades or your scapular. And remember that hand on that head is very loosely supporting that head. We're going to go for one more here. Next time we come down, we're going to come up and we're going to go ahead, cross our body and resist it up. Cross our body and up. For 4, 3, karate chop it across, feel that oblique, pull that oblique in. On this last one, you're going to curl yourself up, relax that elbow, curl yourself up, pulse it to the corner of the room, pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, hand behind your head, feet down, draw those abdominals in, grab that ball, and roll yourself up. All right, let's go into round 2. From here, we're going to roll ourselves all the way down. Now, this time, the ball is coming back in between my knees. My hands are coming back to the reformer tower. From here, I'm squeezing that ball ever so slightly. We're going to do the same movement before, only this time I'm going to start towards the left. Now, as I come towards the left, I'm going to extend my legs, pull them back, and bring them to center. So starting off here, going back and forth from side to side, pressing and extending. So waist is definitely warmer now. Feeling that movement a little more fluidly in our body. Use that breath. Remember, however you breathe, it's a tool, not a rule. Now, next time you come to the left, I want you to bend and extend. Next time your knees come in, hold them at table. Squeeze the ball, rotate yourself up to a reverse curl on a diagonal, and bring it down. Bring your knees back to center, roll them to the right. Bend and extend. When your knees are bent, curl your abdominals up, reverse curl on a diagonal, and bring it down. Bring your knees to center, coming towards the left. Extend, bend, reverse curl, and down. Continue that motion. So trying to get deeper to that one waist side. Extend, bend, curl. Think about that side that's closest to your waistline, squeezing and cinching. We have one more set after this. To the right, to the left, sorry, extend, bend, reverse curl. Bring it down to the center. To the right, extend, bend, reverse curl. Bring it back down slowly. Bring it back to center. And from here, go ahead, release your arms, hands behind your thighs, and slowly come to a sitting position. All right, we're going to scoot our tushes back just a little bit further. And now I am going to go ahead, grab this strap. This is my arm loop. So ball is coming back in between my shoulder blades. Now remember, if you need more, move further away down your carriage. If you need less, move closer to your tower bar. Strap is in my left hand. Right knee is coming to table. Right hand is coming behind my head. Arm is reaching long with the strapped hand. We're going to do the same thing we did before. Elbow is wide, supporting the head. When you're ready, you're going to curl yourself up, reach that spring towards the knee, and bring it down. Arm stays straight. Reach. And down. Curl it up. Push down into that spring. We have 4 for 3, 2, Last one. Next time you come back, we're going to take that spring, bring it across your body. So diagonally reach and back. Arm kind of stays straight. Reach and back. Remember, keep that elbow open. You get deeper into that waistline. We have 3 more. Reach across the body and back. Can you feel the obliques? It's all, don't let that spring bounce you back. Control it. We have 1 more. Yes, we're going to hold it up. Hold it up. We got 8, 7, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring that knee down. Carefully hang that strap up. Go ahead, reach the other handle behind you. Hand is in that handle. Left hand is supporting my head. Left knee is coming up to tabletop. Right arm is reaching long. Abs are zipped up. Abdominals are pulled in. Ready? Tuck the chin towards the chest. Curl yourself up. Resist it back. Again, curl up and back. Reach towards that knee. Reach down. Press down into that spring. Draw those abdominals into the spine. Keep that knee stacked over the hips. Last 2, then we're coming to that diagonal to work those obliques. Next time you come up, the arm comes across the body. Squeeze and bring it back. Think about relaxing that elbow wide. Get deeper into it. Squeeze that waistline to that hip. Rib cage to hip. We have 3 more. Somebody definitely turn the heat up on here. 2. Last one. Reach it up. Let's pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down and go ahead. Reach over that ball for a second. Give yourself a moment and slowly, carefully come on up. All right, we have one more. We have 1 more set of our rollbacks. So from here, you're going to take that ball back in between your knees. We are going to roll ourselves back down. We're going to reach behind us. Go ahead. We're going to start the same way we started before, only this time our legs are going to be long the whole time. So now we're going to start towards the right. So you're going to drop your knees, drop your toes towards the right, lift that left hip, squeeze that ball, bring it back to the center. Drop the toes towards the left, lift the hip, squeeze, and bring it back to center. So definitely letting the tower help you here. Definitely getting deeper into this work than if you didn't have the tower helping. We're going to go 1 more each side. Next time we come back to center, hold it there. Now your legs can stay long or you bend your knees. We're going to draw those abs in. We're going to tuck and curl. Reverse curl up. Hold it here. From here, squeeze. Now slowly articulate yourself down, 1 vertebrae at a time. How slow can you come down? Your legs can come long. You're going to reach them back up, squeeze, reverse curl, legs long. If it's not available, draw those knees in and do it in tabletop. Slowly roll it down. We only have 2 more. How slow can you roll it down? Draw those abdominals in. Last one here. Squeeze and lift. And go ahead, roll yourself down ever so slightly. From here, let your feet find the floor. Go ahead, relax your arms. And you can slowly come on up to a sitting position. All right, let's take that ball. We are finished with that ball. We're going to step out of our well. We are going to hook up 3 red springs. That is 3 heavy springs on my machine. And then I am going to also lift my foot bar up into the normal foot bar position. Now we're going to come to our tower. If your reformer straps are on your reformer and you don't have foot straps, remove them from your tower right now and bring them to your foot straps on your tower. You're going to grab your strap and you're going to go ahead and lie on down. Now I have my right strap in my hand, my right spring, so it is going to go on my right foot. So from here, once I have that spring on, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have sufficient room away from my shoulder blocks. My heel is going on the foot bar. My springed foot is coming to tabletop. So from here, your arms are reaching long, heel is on that bar. From here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to bend your carriage in and resist yourself out. So coming into a bend and extends with the foot on the foot bar, pressing in and out here. So think about keeping those abdominals in. Right now, this spring leg is being stable. We're going to be moving it in a moment. We're going to go for 2 more here. Now, next time you're bent, your foot bar leg, I want you to extend the spring leg for a bicycle. You're going to pull and press. So press it out, pull it in while your foot bar is doing the same work in opposition. Stabilize that spring leg, try to control it. We're going for 3, 2, last one. Next time that spring leg is long, hold it there. You're going to kick it up towards the clouds as you straighten the leg on the foot bar. Straighten it towards the foot bar, bend the leg on the foot bar. So alternating, straight leg press, kicking it up, and pulling it down. Pressing it down and pulling it up, sorry. I guess it depends which way you look at it. Last 3 for 2. Next time that leg is long on the foot bar, hold it up, spring leg is towards the clouds. I want you to wrap it towards, across your foot bar leg, bring it out and around for a circle. Now I'm trying to concentrate on keeping my hips square to the ceiling above me, shining like headlights. I'm trying to stable through the hips. Squeeze across the body and loop it around. Inhale halfway down, exhale up. Last one. When you come to the top, you're going to bring it out, come down and around, try to scoop across the leg and up and around. Try to keep the hips quiet. There are definitely different types of versions of this you can do, but right now we're working on hip stability. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bend that leg on the foot bar, bend your leg into the strap, and you can carefully go ahead, let that strap go. If you're tall enough to press out and grab that opposite leg loop, by all means, go ahead. I am not. I have to get off my reformer. So I'm going to grab that strap, and now I am working on my left side. So my left foot is coming into that long loop. My right heel is going to be on that foot bar. Once you're ready, go ahead, keep that spring leg into tabletop, draw the abdominals in. You're going to bend and press. You want to try to keep that knee over the hip and resist it in. Right now, we're stabilizing And in a few more, we'll start moving that leg. So trying to drag yourself in is the hard part here because you're working against those springs. We're going for 2 more. Next time you bend your knee on the foot bar, extend the spring leg out, pull it in as you straighten the leg on the foot bar. Try to keep those hips from wiggling. I know the spring is pulling you. Warming up that lower body. I should say it's definitely more than a warm up. We're going for a 4 and 3, 2, 1. Let's lift it up as you press and extend on the foot bar. Trying to fight that to the one side using your abdominals to keep you centered. Last 2. Next time that leg is long, hold it there. We're going to go ahead. Spring leg is come around to those circles. Cross over, bring it up and around. Over, flexing through the hips. For 3, 2, 1. When it comes up to the clouds, let's reverse it down and around. For 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Go ahead, bring that leg on up, and the leg on the foot bar. Go ahead, take that foot out of the strap. You can carefully let that spring go. All right, we are going to be coming up off our reformers. We have to make a couple changes. I am coming down to 1 red spring only. So 1 red spring, that's 1 heavy. And then if you moved your handles to your springs, they need now to go back onto your reformer. You also need handles on your short straps. So I hope I'm not confusing you too much, but grab an arm loop. Does not matter which one. I'll work you through whatever side you're on. So I'm going to grab my loop, my short yellow strap with my right hand. I'm going to lie down. And I am going to continue holding this arm with my right hand. But I am going to reach behind me and I am going to grab that long loop. And that long loop is going to go on my left foot. So we're using the spring from the tower in opposition of the reformer. Now, unstrapped, unspringed hip comes to tabletop. This free leg stays in tabletop. From here, arm presses down towards your sides. Now, the strap leg goes long. We're going for straight leg arm press. So leg and arm both come up towards the clouds, and they both come down for straight arm, straight leg press. So working in opposition, you can't move too fast. You have to keep control of that spring movement. If you start moving too fast, you'll lose control of your carriage. So this is all about slow returns. We're going for 3 more here. For 2. Next one, both arm and leg come down. Now you're going to bend the knee, bend the elbow for the tricep, extend the leg, extend the opposite arm. Other arm is stabilizing you. Free leg is in tabletop. So trying to keep that elbow low towards the carriage mat. Now, please be mindful. If you feel that this spring work is not enough, you can always change the height of the loop or the spring. or you can bring it down a notch. We're going for one more here. Arm and leg both stay straight. Now unstrap leg. You're going to go ahead, float it out, extend it long. Bring it in. Reach that leg long and in. Try to keep that elbow low. We have two more. Now, next time leg and arm are long, hold it there. Free leg gets extended long. I want you to lower and lift just the free leg, holding the arm and leg still. Push down into that spring. Yes, I know it's heating up. We have 4 for 3, 2, push down on that spring. Last one, hold both legs long, just the springed arm. Can you give me 6 circles in one direction? Low. 3, 2, 1. Can you reverse those circles? Keep pushing into that strap. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Bend. Keep that leg straight with the strap. I want you to reach over, grab your other tower spring, release the opposite arm strap, bend the reformer strap, hang it up, and then we will go ahead, grab the other foot strap without having to get up off the reformer. All right, so once you have that strap into the reformer loop and you have your strapped hand in the spring, free leg is coming to tabletop. We're going to start with leg and arm long. Bring both up, leg and arm up, single arm, single leg press. Trying to stabilize through the core, letting the arm on the opposite side help you along with the core. Really trying to push that arm down towards the mat. Moving at a pace that your carriage isn't moving too fast. We're going for 2 more here. Next time the arm is long, hold it there. We're coming into that bend and extend. So the tricep and the bend and extend of the leg. Think about trying to keep that tricep low towards the mat, maybe even resting on the mat if you need be. We're going for 2 more here. Arm and leg both stay long. Free leg comes up to the clouds. You're going to lower and extend. Lower, extend. Think about pulling from that oblique. Lift it up. We're going for 2. Can you squeeze that foot up higher? Last one. When your leg is long, hold it there. Reach that arm long towards the mat. We got 6 circles. Hold that body long. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse them. Come out and around. Draw those abs in. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Bring that leg in. You can go ahead and let that arm strap carefully come down. Let your unstrapped foot find the foot bar and go ahead, take that reformer strap off. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to come up on our reformer. We are staying on that one red spring. We are going to be finding our long box now and putting it on our reformer. Once we have that long box on, you are going to go ahead, you are going to drop your foot bar. Once your foot bar is dropped, we are going to be lying on our box in the prone position facing the tower. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to lie myself down. My bottom my top of my rib cage is on this box. We are going to be reaching our arms long, sending our shoulders back and down. Now we're just going to begin with basic swan. So go ahead, reach those legs long, push that pelvis into that box. Now from here, I want you to go ahead, pull yourself up. And then from here, you're reaching long from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. You're going to draw those abs in, push that pelvis down even deeper, pull the carriage towards you, as you lift your back into extension. Good. Draw those abs in, go ahead, reach yourself long, let your head come back into neutral. Again, draw those abs in, push that pelvis down and reach long. And bring it. We're going for 2 more here, trying to get deeper into that extension, sending those shoulders back and down. And last one here. Go ahead, reach long and squeeze. All right, while you're still out here, I want you to carefully grab your handles. Once you have your handles, just walk yourself back very carefully. Now, adjust yourself on the box. Our arms are going to be reaching long. So we're going to pull our arms down in front by our shoulders. Now, you don't have to go all the way down. You're just reaching them in front of you. We're staying in a neutral spine here. So what we're going to do is we're going to press our arms back towards our hips. Our carriage is going to move. And then we're going to release it back. Now, you have to move slowly here to keep control of your carriage. Pressing the arms back. You're pushing away that air, resisting it back home, keeping that carriage quiet. We have 3 for 2. Last one, keep the arms back. Now we're going into that tricep. So you're going to bend the elbows, control the carriage, push it back. Bend the elbows, control the carriage, and push it back. We got 3 more. Push that pelvis down. Don't lose that full body work. 2. Last one. When those arms are back, hold yourself there. We're going to do quick triceps. Remember, the quicker you move, the less your carriage moves. So bend it back and forward. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. I might have cheated on one, but that's okay. Go ahead. Release your arms long. Woo. All right. Bring both straps to one hand. Now, if you cannot do this, no worries. Just come off, put your straps down, and otherwise you're coming up to a sitting position, straddling your box. All right. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to sit on this box facing our tower. My feet, I'm sitting in between the middle of the box. I have both straps in my hands. My abdominals are pulled in. My shoulders are down my back. From here, we're going to start with a low row. So we're going to pull the elbows towards our waistline. Our carriage is going to move. You're going to resist it back. You're going to keep that carriage from banging into your bumper. So pull and release that press, but you need to control it. Try to keep those abs and the shoulders plugged down your back. Remember, you can also flip your palms, staying in that low row, whichever feels better for your body here. This actually feels better for me. Controlling it. Last 2. And last 1. Now, next time your arms are long, I want you to hold them both long. I want you to pull the left one in towards your waist, release it back, pull the right one into your waist. I'm actually opposite of what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, right versus left. It's my daily challenge. I want you on the next pull to add rotation. So pull to the left, rotate towards the left side, add that rotation. Pull towards the right, rotate to that right side, pull for rotation. So the carriage is moving. Now we're going to start pulling and rotating even faster, where we're going to hold the carriage still. So when you're ready, get even tension on your rope, start moving faster and rotate. You're trying to keep the carriage still as you rotate back and forth. Feel that waistline go around that spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, relax those arms and give yourself a moment. Roll those shoulders down. Now we're coming with that high elbow row. So drawing those abs in, elbows are going to come wide. We're going to pull ourselves towards the tower, and then we're going to slowly control our return back. So thinking about controlling it both ways, using that muscles to stop the momentum of that carriage slapping back. We're going to go for 2 more, and then we're going to add those singles. Still carriage is moving. Next time, both arms are long. Pull towards your right. Rotate over the waistline. Oh, we weren't supposed to rotate yet. Okay, so let's keep a stable spine and just pull from left to right. Sorry. Last 3. Now we'll start adding the rotation. Next time you pull to the right, rotate to the right. Next time you pull to the left, rotate to the left. Control it. You're not slapping back, you're moving, but it's a controlled movement. For 2, last 1. We're going to go ahead, rotate as fast as you can, trying to keep that carriage quiet, steady in the center. Find your movement, rotate with that chest pull. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming in with our shoulders back and down, abs are drawn in. We're going to come with roll downs here. Arms are going to stay long. So draw those abdominals in. I want you to tuck that pelvis. I want you to articulate yourself down. Roll yourself all the way down. If it feels good for you, come into that back extension. From here, draw those abdominals in. Keep those arms straight and roll yourself up. Stack that spine. Drop those shoulders nice and tall. We're going to go for 4 more just like this, and then we will add on. Keeping those arms straight. Remember, just go back as far as you seem fit for your body. Roll yourself up, stack your spine. Last 2. One more here. Next time you stack yourself up, sit yourself up nice and tall. Send those shoulders back and down. We're going to go ahead, we're going to lift our right leg to tabletop. This time we're going to roll ourselves back. We're not going to roll ourselves all the way back. We're going to draw those abdominals in, and we're going to scoop and lift. So trying to keep the carriage without rocking too much, we're scooping and lifting through our abdominals with a foot in tabletop. Doesn't matter which one you have in tabletop. Last 2. On this next one, I want you to stay lifted. Keep that scoop. Hold yourself up. We're going to extend that leg, pull it into table. Bend, extend, and bend. extend, bend. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, place that leg to table. Now draw those abdominals in. Remember what leg you have in table? I have my left. Draw those abdominals in. Reach that other leg to table. Reach yourself long. Come into single leg stretch. Reach, reach, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2. Next time the knee that you had in table is back at table, hold it there. Place the other one back on the footboard. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot down. Roll yourself on up. Go ahead, relax those shoulders. Our last push here, guys, all right? We're going to go into feet and straps after this. So this time, when you're ready, find yourself in that half roll back. Draw those abdominals in. Now my right foot is coming to tabletop. We're going to roll ourselves down and lift ourselves up. Using the springs, trying to control the carriage as you lower and lift. We have 4 for 3, 2. On the next one, keep yourself lifted. Keep those abdominals in. You're going to bend, extend, reach it long. Try to keep the carriage quiet. Reach. And 4, 3, 2. Draw those abs in. 1. Leave it in table here. Reach both legs to table. Find your stability. Single leg stretch. Reach those arms. Reach those legs. 4, 3, 2. Last one, whatever leg was at table, hold it there. Foot comes back down, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down. Draw those abdominals in. And go ahead. Relax those shoulders. We are carefully going to come off our box. We can come standing on to that well. We are done with our short box. We can go ahead, put our short box away. And then we are going to be lifting our foot bar back to its normal foot bar position, adding on a blue spring to that red spring. And if you have your reformer straps on your loops, and those are the only ones that you have, you're going to need your foot straps on your leg springs. So we are going to take our legs springs on the reformer. We are going to go ahead. I like to grab both leg springs into my hands at one time. Feet go onto the foot bar. I press myself out. I bend my knee into that spring. Now be mindful, this is not like a reformer strap. So draw those legs in, bring the carriage halfway in. Now stabilize it with your core and push through that foot as you push that other strap on. We're going to start with our knees bent. Arms are down by our sides. When you're ready, we're going to begin with bend and extend. So reach those legs long. Our feet are in parallel. So we're bending, we're extending, and we're bending. Excuse me. Bend and extend. So again, you can only move so fast because your carriage will become erratic underneath you. Reach long. Trying to keep that carriage quiet, as stable as possible. We're going for 3 more. For 2. Last one, when those legs are long, hold them there. We're going to lift the legs up towards the clouds. Now push through the back of those hamstrings. Press those legs down. Lift them up and press down. So again, you have to control this carriage. You can only go so fast, keeping you very mindful in your movement. We're going for 4, 3, 2, press them all the way down, resist them all the way up. Last one, when those legs are down, I want you to float them up. Come out and around for your circles. Press out and around, resist, float them up together. Resist them up. I don't know what it is about spring work and legs and straps, but it definitely brings a different heat towards the legs. Going for 3, 2, 1. Next time the feet are towards the clouds, hold them there. You're going to push them down. Come out and around. Press them down. Going for 3, 2. Last one. Bring them all the way together. Bring them all the way back down towards 45. I want you to bend your knees here. Rotate them to Pilates V. You're going to press them out into a frog. Bring them into a frog. Sorry, press them out to a small V. Bring them into a frog. So you bend and extended. Now an external rotation. I want you to think about those hips, those legs, those quads, scooping, wrapping around those legs as you press those heels together. We have 4, 3, keep those heels squeezing, 2, 1, extend those legs long. You're going to lower and lift here. Reach and press. We're almost done. Yes, it's firing up. Reach those legs all the way down. We have 4 for 3, 2. Next time those feet come to 45, hold them there. We're going to open the legs out to a V, pull them towards the center. Open them towards the horizon and pull them back. So now we're going to add on to this going into Peter Pan. So next time you pull one leg in, you're going to pull one in towards your knee, keep that other leg out. Scoop them back together, extend one knee in, extend the other one out. Last push with these legs and straps. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, when those legs are long, slowly bring them up towards the clouds. Now, one last second, reach those legs parallel. I want you to walk your feet down towards the foot bar, squeeze, and walk them up towards the clouds. 2 more sets. Walk them down, walk them up. Woo. One more, walk them down and up. Let's just go down one more time. And we are done. Bend those knees in towards your chest. Let's slowly take those straps off of those feet. Go ahead, carefully let those tower springs go. And then we're going to stay on that one red spring and slowly come on up. I am going to bring myself into an Eve's lunge. So from here, we're just going to go in, take that blue spring off. Sorry, coming into an Eve's lunge, just relaxing that hip, letting that hip drop forward, sending those shoulders back and down. So that completed our workout. I hope you enjoyed that tower reformer combo. It's really hard for me to make these classes any shorter because there is a lot of spring changes and lots of moving parts. So I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'm going to switch over to the other side, give myself a lunge stretch here. And like always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. And please take time to cool your body down. But for time's sakes on this workout, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Continue cooling down. And until next time, I'll see you on the reformer. Bye.